Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we're going to draw a hand reaching out, so reaching upward. And it's a very easy exercise. We'll be using the usual basic framework to get to our point where we have a set of fingers like, reaching up. So if we can just go ahead and put in a bell shape. I should have mentioned that we are showing the view whereby the thumb is here and the fingers are there. So it's a side view necessarily. So here's the wrist and a part of the forearm. And then that can be flat. Slightly round is also okay, but usually flat. We'll have our oval for the thumb here, and we'll do 1 and 2. We'll use a little bit of foreshortening. We don't need to. They can be just outstretched, but it looks good if there's a little bit of foreshortening, so we will do that with the thumb right there, and then a little curvature here, and then we draw the index finger first. 1, 2, 3. I think that should be fine. 1, 2, 3. In that, they can be reaching out straight, but again, it's very instinctive to have it like that. So instead of that, that's more appropriate. So a slight bend in the digits will be more beneficial. And then we have to place the other fingers, and we will do that in a second. Let's just first cover this angle and get this going. Now we always say that with fingers, sausages are good. If we can do that, and if we do this, we have ourselves some framework to work on. And we might as well, actually, while we're at it, we might as well put out the other fingers too. So right behind that here along the knuckle set is finger number 2. And we'll go and put that out. 1, 2, and 3. Usually that is a taller finger, but since we are looking at this from a perspective where the index finger comes first, then this guy will probably come around at the same level. And we can do 1, 2, and 3 for him as well. And then set a little bit apart is the next finger, 2 and 3. And we can put in framework for that. And the other finger, set quite apart probably. Be around here somewhere, and we will determine that in a second. Let us just first put down our core outlines. So that is the curvature that we're using here, and the thumbs and the thumbnail coming like that, and there's the creases or lines at the joint. There's the flesh of the hand, and there is the index finger palm apparatus, the index finger itself. And again, the curvature is again going that way, so we will maintain that. So it's really like a repetition of the whole technique. And then the little finger, we could have it going like behind the thumb, or we could even place it like right here somewhere. Let's just like, do that. And raise the hand up a little bit. Actually works. So although we're looking at it from the side, but it's like sort of like that, and it's, unless we intended to like put it out. And then if you're looking at that sort of angle, like side, and then shift it like that a little bit, we have to give the neighboring butt of the hand the space as well to come into view, because that would be more accurate. And there we have it. Quite a quick exercise, if I say so myself. And of course there can be variations. You could put out the little finger like here, it can vanish. We can shift the fingers if you want to tilt the hand, and but this is one particular perspective that we are studying right here. Now if we were to quickly put in some tones just to like add a certain little dimension to this. So if there's a light source that is coming right from above, we have ourselves some tones that come in somewhat along these lines. Of course, there's always variations, and yes, when you Google images, you'll be able to see that with the slightest change in placement of the finger set, the thumb, the palm, and particularly if you're just talking about tones, with the exposure of that certain angle to light and dark, the tones will vary immensely on the same hand. Of course, that is elementary, but it's sometimes we take these things for granted when we're trying to if you're like trying to do a quick illustration, a quick exercise to just, let's say, explore this particular posture like we're doing right here. So of course everything will be determined according to the hand that this illustration is being based on. But in the interim, this works okay. Like it's this particular rendition that we have, it's just it is a standard hand, and they do not stray too much away from the formula. Of course, the girth of the hand, the length, the thickness, all depends on which hand we are basing the illustration on. And there we have it. So some quick tones just to flesh this out a little better. So please do try it out. So we put out content generally every day. We also mentioning that we have quite a handful, no pun intended, but a handful of videos on anatomy and placement of the hands. So please do check those out as well. Always your ideas, your support are appreciated. So please subscribe, keep in touch. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a wonderful day.